Hi, this is Charlie Page, owner of the Directory of eZines, back with another video to help your online marketing. Today I want to share with you 5 steps you can take to get automatic traffic. You know, everybody is working hard now to get enough traffic to their website, and it's fine to work and get traffic, but the most wonderful thing about the internet is that you can do strategic work and get traffic over and over and over again. So what's better, do something one time and get a one-time benefit, or do something one time and get many benefits? Obviously, it's the latter. That's what I want to talk to you about today. Pay-per-click can automate your traffic. Now, there's a myth out there, which is that pay-per-click is too expensive, I can't afford it. And that can be true if you go about doing it the wrong way. It can be very expensive. I mean, some of these high-priced words that lawyers are bidding on are literally $80 per click. But the fact is that pay-per-click is not too expensive. I want to show you exactly what I mean. Just today, I'm recording this on December 5th, 2009, I found 5-cent clicks for the following topics. Now, what does 5-cent clicks mean? It means that you would pay 5 cents for every click. And if you do the math, that's $50 for 1,000 visitors. So I found 5-cent clicks using Google's keyword tool for email advertising. Now everybody in a business opportunity wants to do email advertising, so you could do pay-per-click to promote that. You could promote email advertising products, autoresponders, or things like that. I found 5-cent clicks for weight loss. I found 5-cent clicks for make money online. I think you would agree these are pretty big markets. Now, each one of these had over 10,000 searches per month. So I'm not talking about little baby keyword things where they get 30 searches per month. I'm talking about keywords that you can bid on right now for 5 cents a click for these topics where there more than 10,000 searches are being done for each one. So let's put aside the idea that pay-per-click is too expensive, because this is very affordable even if you have a very modest budget. Pay-per-click can automate your online marketing. It can automate your traffic. eZine advertising can automate your traffic. The key is to find 5 eZines that fit your offer. You don't need 150 eZines that you might buy ads in. You need 5 that'll really work well for you. Now, you know I own the Directory of eZines, and I know a little bit about eZine advertising, having started as a member and having bought the company and having owned it for all these years. The fact of the matter is, I don't advertise in 50 different eZines. I don't need to. I get all the traffic I need from advertising in about 10 really great eZines that I've found over the years. If you start with 5, you're going to do very, very well. Test ads in each. Will it cost a little money? Absolutely. Everything in business does. But if you test ads in 5 well-selected eZines, you're going to find that you get results, and when you do, you can place repeating orders for ads. In other words, I have eZines where I say to them, here's my solo ad copy. I know it works. I've tested it. Just run it every week. Just run it every month. Just run it every quarter. And we work out an arrangement. It can be done in a very automated way. Article marketing can automate your traffic. Articles are durable marketing. I have articles that I wrote in 1999, 2004, 2006 that are still out there getting traffic for me. I've got, as a matter of fact, I'm fixing to share with Directory of eZines members some real in-depth information on this about the specific number of clicks that I'm getting and specific amount of traffic I'm getting. But the point is this: put your articles out there now and let them be working for you. Put time on your side. Post articles to your own blog first. That's the best advice. Then submit them to article directories. You really only need to submit to about 6 or 8 major article directories, or you can use a service like iSnare or one of the others that will submit for you. And then submit to targeted eZines. It's very important to include eZines in your article marketing mix, because when your article appears on an article directory, it's one of thousands, right? Maybe tens or hundreds of thousands. But when your article appears in an eZine, it's the only article the reader sees. So Don't miss that part of article marketing. Your own affiliates can automate your traffic. Now, you might be thinking, I don't have a product. I'm new to this. How can I have affiliates who work for me or who will sell for me? Actually, it's easier than you think. If you have a product made, finding a writer, for example, on Elance or one of the many other places where you can find good writers or software designers, you'll have your own product. Or you can use resale rights products. Did you know that for less than $300 all in, you can have a sales letter written, you can have a website put up, and you can buy the product itself? $300, maybe $400 all in if you do it right. Now you've got your own product. You're a product owner. That puts you in a different category. You can list your product on ClickBank. As of this video, cost about $50 to establish a ClickBank account, start selling. They collect the money, they pay the commissions, they do all the work for you. And what your focus becomes is not so much selling your product directly, but rather focusing on building an affiliate list, a list of affiliates. How do you do that? You work with the ClickBank people in order to make sure that your product gets to the top of the marketplace. You advertise for affiliates and let them do the work of getting the traffic. Here's step 5, follow-up email. Now, it's a fact, top websites, the very top websites, convert about 5% of visitors to buyers. Now, what does convert 5% mean? It means out of 100 people who come to a website on a particular day, 5 make a purchase. Well, here's the real question. What about the other 95%? They didn't arrive at the website by accident. They came because they were interested. They didn't just bump into it out there Googling around. But why did they leave without buying? Well, you'll never know unless you use follow-up email. If you use a squeeze page, and there are ways to set up a squeeze page in one day for $25. I teach this to Directory of eZines and Follow-Up Selling Systems members. Set up a squeeze page and begin to capture their information and then send about 25 follow-up messages. Does that sound like a lot? Does that sound really hard? Here's the secret, it's not. And the reason it's not is when you're promoting affiliate products, the affiliate program owner will usually create the messages for you. They'll offer you a series of messages that you can send. If you don't want to do the writing yourself, you can go again to Elance or one of these places, and you can get these follow-up messages written for about like $10 a piece. You pay that one time and you use it many, many times. And follow-up email, I'm telling you, is one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful, marketing methods online. A very major marketer, a guy who does millions a year, recently said, he said in 2009, I tripled my business when I put squeeze pages on all of my products. So in conclusion, pay-per-click can automate your traffic. eZine advertising can automate your traffic. Article marketing can automate your traffic. Affiliates sending people to you in order to make sales and earn a commission can automate your traffic, and follow-up email can monetize that traffic. If you get a few hundred people a day coming to your site and half of them, a third of them, subscribe to your follow-up series, you've got 100 people a day subscribing to your autoresponder, and then you're sending out messages asking them how you can help them, offering suggestions, telling them why your product's the greatest thing since sliced bread, and offering other people's products too with honest and good recommendations, and very automated way to make money online. This is exactly what I teach DOE members to achieve. This is why I added the free consulting to the DOE membership, which is, as I'm making this video, currently still available. So if you're a member, log in, get my information, let's get in touch. If you're not, go to directoryofezines.com and consider becoming a member today. It's a powerful membership that doesn't cost a whole lot and will reward you over and over again. This is Charlie Page. Thanks for listening. Hope you have a great day.